All right, welcome back to another rant session, I guess, is kind of what these are. A little bit. I don't know. I don't even really know what they are, but I'm just going to kind of keep doing it because I feel like this is just feels right. So, today on my ride, um, it was a really good ride actually. I rode like into the wind and then came back with the wind and what like basically right when I turned around to come uh, back home with the wind, um, was when my phone was ringing, and I was like, "What the heck? Why is my phone ringing? Like that's weird." Like I usually like not many people call me, let alone call me when I have been on a ride. Like that's the first time I've been called since I've been riding. And so I was just and during that I was like fueling, so I didn't even like I didn't even have time to grab my phone. But then afterwards, I checked my phone real quick, and I was like, "No way!" And it was a call that I was supposed to have this morning, and um, it was earlier than what I said, like what the time slot for like what I told them, but the point was that like I should have known, and completely forgot about it. So I completely forgot about the call. Like it wasn't even a thought. Um, so literally just called, and then I was like, who could have called me? And I thought it was like my dad or something. Like I didn't know, and sure enough, like it was the guy that was gonna call me. And yeah, it was a little early, but then I was like, dang, like that just happened. Like I'm literally 10 miles away from home, and I just got this call. So immediately my mind just was like, dang, like I need to get a calendar then because I just forgot about that. And like, I mean, to me, that's like disrespectful that like I was supposed to like have that call and I didn't remember. And so like I should have known, and that's on me. And so like when I did call him, like I apologized, and like we got things sorted out. It was fine. Like we got the call in, whatever. But I felt like that was disrespectful. And so then I was just like, man, like on my ride, then like the rest of the ride back home, I was just like, Lord, like that was all you. Because literally 2 days ago, I was talking to my sister-in-law about not needing a calendar because I just remember everything. And sure enough, I forgot. And so that's just, I think, I believe that's just the Lord speaking to me like, hey, like I need to be better with like a better steward of my time, and I need to get a calendar and write things down and know when they're gonna happen. And also on top of that, like I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, one of my mentors was talking to me about just being a good steward of my time, especially with how I love to like work out and stuff. And then like stewarding that with ministry, like knowing when I need to like work out in regards to ministry, and like being able to rest and then also do ministry, and like just basically balancing that lifestyle. And I mean, like I think I do a pretty good job of like when I need to work out regarding like things going on in my life. Um, but I just kind of brushed it off and didn't really think about it. And so I think it's a combination of like being able to steward like athletics or like working out and ministry, which I believe I do well, but it's like the combination of stewardship along with just like being organized and having a calendar and knowing what's going on, because I didn't really like I knew what was going on, but I forgot about it because I didn't have anything to remind me about it, right? So like out of my ignorance of being like, hey, like I don't need a calendar because I just remember stuff, well, I didn't actually remember. And now I'm gonna get a calendar so that I can remember that stuff, along with just refocusing and being like, okay, I need to know what's going on. And honestly, like, what I should do is get that calendar, and then based on what I'm doing that day, like each day, put whether I'm biking in the morning, lifting in the morning, doing both in the morning, like what time I'm gonna do what, so that I know, and so that everything is scheduled out, so that I just said so that a lot, but basically just to know when I'm doing what, so I can get the best benefit out of everything I do, right? And so I can perform the best, and so I can minister the best, and so like work at my job the best, like whatever it is, so that I can be the best for what I'm doing. And so that's kind of like what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a calendar, and basically I'm just going to write everything out, and so that I can be on track and not forget things, and just again be able to steward my time as good as possible, regarding what's going on in my life. And I think that's important for everybody, is like, again, like this kind of like why I'm making this channel, is to be able to balance like athletics and like life, or like sport and like life and ministry and stuff. It's like balancing the two things. It's like I'm on this journey too of trying to figure out how to balance it, and I clearly am struggling because I just like missed a time slot call, but like we got it figured out, but it was I forgot I missed the time that I was supposed to. And so yeah, so now I'm gonna learn from that and move forward, right? So you learn from when you mess up, and you move forward. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna mess up again. Like, I'm probably gonna mess up so many more times, but I'm learning, and so then I'm gonna apply that as I move forward. And yeah, so it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna get this stuff figured out, and we're gonna remember, because we're gonna have a calendar now, and I'm not gonna forget about it. So yeah, that's it for today's ride. That was what the Lord brought to me while I was riding and while I was thinking. And yeah, so I guess thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, I guess. Peace out.